My people, they say dreams are valid. I'm just a salesman in our company, and that's what I'm going to do today. With all due respects, guys, I introduce to you the Lexus LX600, meant to show opulence, to show status, to show that you have an extra coin in your pocket. I know I'm known for good offers, and that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, so I know somewhere else this car is being sold at around 33 million Kenyan shillings, but I'm known for offers, so I'm going to give you with 29 million. Okay, and when you come kama kawaida, I'll do something for you. So this is the LX600, guys, 2023 model. This is the petrol. I will always recommend the petrol. See me behind the curtains, I'll explain. So I'll always recommend the petrol. This is it comes with a twin turbo V6 engine producing a whopping 409 horsepower. My goodness, this is just a beast on its own. So if you're outside there and you dare to dream, not that you're coming to buy, you dare to do what? To dream. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take you for a tour. I show you the interior, I show you the exterior. Then at the end of the day, you can make up your mind if because this happens to be the most expensive SUV from Japan as we are talking in Kenya now. Are we together? So before this one, we had this one. This is the LX570. Of course, this one we are selling it at around 16 million. And now this one dares to compete with this car, with the LC300, okay? But this one is a bit low, around 23 million, okay? So let me focus at the most expensive SUV in Kenya now, and that is the LC600. So I started by saying these are 2023 model. Now, something Japan are very good at, they are not selfish when it comes to producing a big grill. My goodness, this grill is very imposing. Yani ni gari, when it's at the road, you'll bear me sometimes I'll mix some little Swahili. When you are at the road, ni gari ukiwa na kavits, you feel intimidated. You know, you feel like, I don't have a problem with the Vitz. Personally, I drive a Vitz sometimes, so I don't have a problem. But the presence of this car, my goodness, it's a car whereby hata ukiwa jam itabidi tu gari zingine zikupishe. That presence alone. Look at that big grill. Of course, it comes with the radar sensors here. The front cameras are here. Beautiful parking sensors all over. Should I say the word fully loaded? Fully loaded is an understatement when you're talking about this car, because it comes with everything you'll ever dream of a car. But for that case, let me just explain what it comes with, right? So it comes with headlamp washers. Of course, they do wash your headlamps very well, especially if you're in those dusty or muddy areas. Big fenders. If you look at the fog lights here, big, and everything in this car is just big. If you're outside there looking for big things, this is just big. Big is the word I can give for you. So look at that. And by the way, due to that, it comes pretty good road clearance. And because it has the air suspension, so you don't have problems with wherever you're going, because this car you can easily raise with some buttons, as I'm going to show you from the interior. You can raise it up with some buttons because it comes with air suspensions pretty well. So it's meant for off-road. Any road you can take this beast, it will go without any problem. And remember, I started by saying this car shows what? Opulence. It shows class and status. Okay, hawezi omba, you cannot go anywhere na gate isifunguliwe, si ni sawa? Now Peter, that was too much of the front. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, it comes with very nice LED lights here, daytime running lights. Look at that turn signal, and you're being reminded, Lexus, in case mtu wa nduthi ama mtu wa tuktuk akikugonga, this light alone ni pikipiki mbili. You know what I mean, yeah? Come on this side. And by the way, this color is charcoal gray. For those people, when you're saying, Bill, you are colorblind, yeah? This is charcoal gray. I'm 100% sure about that. So you come to the side profile. Hapa, of course, you would expect a 360 degrees camera here. It looks very good. Look at that. This car is long, my goodness, yeah? So just Peter, come. We show them on the mirror here. We have the blind spot assist inside here. Of course, with no doubt, you would expect that there. Okay, some chrome finish. And what else? Of course, keyless entry. That's something you already know. Okay. Now, Peter, on that angle, if you can focus on this massive wheel, these are 22-inch alloys, straight from Japan, straight from the manufacturer Lexus. 22-inch. Remember, Toyota and Lexus ni mtu na ndugu yake, but the Lexus is the luxury version of Toyota, of course. Now you come to this, you come to the lights at the back here. Of course, they come from the body all the way to the tail boot. Very, very nice. And of course, they keep reminding you. At the front, they gave you the L, the Lexus. But at the back, somebody who is following this car at the back, you have to read the name loudly when you are driving that small car that this is a Lexus, okay? And I told you we upgraded from LX570 to LX600. But the good news is that the LX570, the tank was big. This thing has been reduced to 3,500 cc. Can you imagine? So remember, we are going electric and hybrid. So even the gasoline cars, we are trying to reduce the fuel consumption. That's why unaona cc imepunguzwa from 5,000 to 3,500 cc. So this is just beautiful. So also continuing, we have the parking sensors. Very, very, very nice. You see, beautiful. And the turn signals, look at them. Very classic, futuristic, my goodness. Okay, yeah. So of course, what else would you expect? You would expect to have a powered tail boot. And remember, as I said, this is a 7-seater. So if you happen to need to carry 7 passengers, it comes in and handy. But if you want to drop the seats, you can also do that like that. Okay, just you press these buttons, they're indicated here, then you can drop those seats comfortably to create a bigger boot as you're going to see. Fantastic. So I used one side so that you can see how big the boot can be. That is if you have sacrificed the third row now, if you want just to carry 5 passengers. So it comes pretty well. Practically, this is just beautiful and nice. Okay. Now, so for those who are asking, where is the spare tire stored? Of course, definitely you will expect the spare tire iko hapa chini. It is stored there. That is your 22-inch spare tire. So at the boot, as you can see, it is pretty big enough to accommodate any type of goods or any type of luggages you will need. Now, I wanted to teach some people about this thing, okay? People are wondering, why do we have 2 buttons here? This one, if you just press this one, the car will close the boot, but it will not lock the doors. Assume you are at a supermarket, you want to just put something in the boot, then you go. If you come and press this one and go, it will lock the old doors, okay? It will close and lock the old doors. I thought you should know. But since we are still reviewing, we don't want to lock the doors, we just press that one and it will close the boot alone. If you didn't know, and you know, and I like the hydraulics, at least iko a bit faster compared na iko na soft door closing. Yani ukifunga alafu enyewe inajiclose vizuri. Si sawa? So basically that is the exterior part of it. Inakuja na utu to roof lining hapa, makes it a bit presentable. I like the spoiler there. And Toyota and Lexus, they have that thing of mixing ka spoiler kana kuanga dark kidogo gari na kala tofauti. So it gives that aesthetic value, a very, very, very good look. Okay. Now, basically that's from that side and this side, gari zinafanana. It looks very, very, very good, Peter. So you can see, pia kuna ka chrome finish hapa. Somebody told me a car without a chrome finish, it does not show the opulence part, the aesthetic look. Yeah? So the chrome finish gives it the aesthetic value. Of course, it also comes with the side steps here for short people like my cameraman, Patash Motors, whose channel is full of offers. You can go there and also subscribe. So having said that, guys, that is the exterior part of the LX600. So allow me to take you to the interior. And the best part of the interior, you see, this car is not, if you own this car, very rare circumstances you will find people owning this car driving themselves. They are chauffeured. They are carried. They are always sit at the back left because these are a right side drive. Do you know why? So that when you are sitting at the left, you can be able to see what the driver is doing properly. Okay. Now, Peter just come. I don't know where I will stand because unajua sasa leo tujatoa hii gari nje. Yeah. Now, as you can see, let me get in here. Peter, I don't know if you can adjust that seat isonge mbele from the other side. Hapo tu. And of course, it's powered. It moves a bit in front so that I can explain to people. My goodness. You see, when you sit inside here, Peter, all of a sudden, as I've always said, you feel rich. All of a sudden, I just feel like I'm a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Feel like I have an extra coin in my bank account. My goodness. God give me money. God locate me. This car is beautiful. Okay? So, at the back here, guys, you realize these are perforated. And they are not only heated, but they are also cooled. Get what I'm saying? Very, very, very nice. Look at that. White. Hapa kuna uchafu. Okay? Beautiful, just beautiful, beautiful car. So as I was saying, this car, in many cases, you don't see 3 people sitting here. So this center console, this center row, it has, you can open vile gari tumei wrap, eh? You can open to bring the storage places, the USB, and also the cup holders at the same place. Ni sawa? But as I told you, the seats are heated. Now, Peter, if you can shift to this center console, you realize it comes with a very big vents here. Very, very, very nice. Unacheki. The climate controls are controlled here. The heated seats, you can control them with these buttons here. Very, very, very well indicated. And something good you can imagine, you can also open. In case umeweka kitu pale kwa cooler box, you can also access it from the back. So they made sure the rear passenger, who is the boss, can also access that place. Ni sawa? So basically that's how it looks at night. At the back, here this car comes with the LCD screen for your entertainment. I know this is an added option. It's not that it's standard to all cars, but it comes with an added option of these LCD screens, which are pretty responsive. You can be able to watch all your stuff from here, being directed from the center console there. Sini sawa? So at the back here, it's all luxury. When you sit here, you tend to imagine that most of your problems have just disappeared all of a sudden, because it is beautiful. It is just cool. The ACs from all over, it feels good. It comes with these shades here. If you want some privacy, you can still hide yourself from here, so that those Kenyans wakusumbui. Alafu the Mark Levinson's speakers, they are all over this car. I don't know how. I don't want to lie how many they are, but we have so many of them. Peter, if you can go back here so that I open this door, you can see the Mark Levinson's speakers. One is here, another one is here, all over this car. It gives you a very good surround effect. Very nice voices that come from this thing. We also have the Isofix for those people who have kids. But yeah, pretty well. At the back here, we also have some handle in case you decide to take this car to off-roading. Sinisawa? Beautiful car. What else have I not said at the back here? We also have very nice switch for the lights. Everything is just on another level. Beautiful. So Peter, it's a high time we go show people the cockpit. But before that, we can also talk about the quality of this door. It's very nice. It has nice leather, white leather here. Beautiful. It has some nice wood finish here, and it's real wood. It's not fake wood. Very nice. And this is where you get your shades from. Beautiful, perfect, and it's a heavy door. Look, listen to that bang. I love that sound. Okay, not like the German machines, but I love that sound. Okay, now Peter, it's high time we show people what it means by being in front of the cockpit of the LX600. Okay, yeah. So my cameraman will be at the back there. Wow, you feel like you are in an aeroplane, Peter, a private jet. Look at this feeling, huh? Look at that center console. Look, it is massive, just massive. This is beautiful. And by the way, come closer here, Peter. Wireless charging. So if you put your phone here, it just charges. This car recognizes phones like iPhone 17, maybe 16, Samsung, not here, okay? Anyway, all the phones can charge here wirelessly very easily, you see? So I've said we have the wireless charging here. Very nice, okay? Now, even before we come to the center console, Peter, let's talk about the door. Of course, you will expect it will come with the memory seats, yours, your driver, and mama. Yeah? Mama means your better half, okay? Then the mirror controls are here, 4 power doors here. And of course, we have some brown leather. They have intertwined some colors here, white leather, brown leather, and I like these stitches here. Beautiful. More storage here, very nice, okay? And another Mark Levinson speakers, as I said earlier. You come to this side, Peter, we have the 360 degrees camera here. If you press here, you can see. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It displays everything around you. Very nice, okay? So that is the 360 degrees. Then some settings there for the auto trip. Then you come here, the car comes with the paddle shifters, as you can see. Very nice. Adaptive cruise control. Of course, you will expect it to be adaptive for those people who know these cars. And something else, this car has only done 3,500 kilometers mileage. 3,500. It's as new. In fact, first service ijafanywa since this car was made. First service, yani hujafanya since the car came from the factory, we've not done it. Of course, it comes with a digital cluster. Nasikia hapa hakuna mambo ya vijiti. This is a digital cluster. Beautiful, as you can see. My goodness, okay? We continue, Peter. The Lexus here, the Lexus logo here with a very good horn. Very beautiful. I don't know if you can hear it because my mic is far from there. It has some wood finish. and lovely stitches on the steering wheel. Just perfect. Okay, so Peter, as you can see here, this car, you can be able to raise it up, you can be able to lower it down using these buttons here. Peter, you can show them. So ukienda off-road, you can raise this car with this button, you can lower this car with this button, traction control and center differential lock. So this is an off-roader, a complete off-roader. Okay, so I said here you can charge your phone. Cup holders are here. Okay, very beautiful. And the wood finish is here, round the wood finish. Then I said the boss can access this thing from the back. Even you can access from this side. Beautiful. It is just nice. And even that passenger on that side can access with a button from that side. So anybody who is in this car can access this thing. Na imewekwa na. Do you know? Yeah. Do you know, Peter, why this thing has leather here? Very nice. Because most people who use this car, they like using the sunroof. So if you're outside there, you are talking, maybe you are a pastor, you are a politician, you stand here, then you can talk to people on the sunroof. Of course, you can be able to say hi to people. And Peter, this funny now this I talked about the number of speakers in these cars. Look, have you ever seen a car with a speaker here, speaker here, speaker here, speaker here? Yani everywhere speakers. The sound system here, it is just on another level. So Peter, that was on the steering wheel and the cluster there. Now look at the massive display here. Look at that massive display. It is just good, and it tells you checking surrounding for safety. For safety. Here we are only talking about safety and other things. So you can control this if you want your music and everything, radio, blah, 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 all those, if it's a phone, everything here. Of course, when you come, we'll have to change the language for you, not unless you want it to remain to be Japanese. Very nice. So it has dual screen, the first one here. And this one is what controls the climate and the seats, the massaging part. This is where you control that thing from. The good thing, it has also comes with physical buttons. I always like physical buttons when it comes to these cars. Something else, this scroll button. In case umeenda kwa mchanga and you are stuck. Okay, I don't know if autofocus is working here. If in case you've gone to somewhere where you got stuck, if you press this button, you let the car do the magic. You press gari itakutoa tu. It will lift you from wherever you will be, okay? So if you go to rugged roads, so in short, what I'm saying, you can also press this. What I'm saying is that this car is meant for town and also off-roading. Very nice. But who takes such a car to rocky areas? This is just luxury, okay? Peter, as we continue here, we have the Type-C and the normal USB ports here where you can charge. You can control the heated seats from here with those buttons, the same. It's dual, either there and there. You can also hit the steering wheel using this button here, okay? Very lovely. The gear lever is as simple as that, PRND. If you want to go manual, you will push this car on this side, then you'll end up using these paddle shifters. Not forgetting, this car also comes with the heads-up display. The HUD is here. Of course, for such a big car, it must be there. And it not only shows the HUD, it actually takes this cluster to the dashboard there. You cannot see it because I'm sitting here, but if you look clearly when you are driving at this angle, it displays a lot of stuff there and that. The other thing, of course, it comes with the eyesight there. It comes with the rear view mirror, digital rear view mirror. If you want, you can switch it off. If you want, you can turn it off on so that it becomes digital. We have a camera there recording all the events on the road and everything. It is just, I don't know what I can say. This is just class. No wonder this car happens to be very, very expensive. Okay, expensive to some people like us, but it makes sense. It depends with your class. The other thing, Peter, I don't know if when I'll finish, but I'm almost finishing because every time you see it is just beautiful. Look at this, leather all over and very nice stitches, brown and white, and on the dash it is black. So you see 3 types of leather, different colors. Yeah, very beautiful. And something else, Peter, if you are new to this car, you'll be wondering, where do I switch on this car from? I know my cameraman is trying to get where the switch on button. It is here, bro. You switch on the car from this button. Autofocus, nice. That's where you switch on, you power on this car. Okay, I told you it comes with the Mark Levinson, what do I say, music system around this car. Peter, I've said a lot, and I know I cannot even finish describing this car. My director is reminding me, of course, you'd expect it to have electric seats here. Very, very, very nice. And by the way, the number of airbags in this video, there are so many. We have so many airbags in this car everywhere. Airbags, airbags, airbags for your own safety, just in case, God forbid, you get yourself into an accident. But you should also know, I recommend, of course, a car like this, you have to put there, inaitwa nini Peter, comprehensive insurance, whereby you are also covered and the personal life cover. Okay, so having said that, guys, you'll allow me to stop there. Peter, let us just finalize our video from here. This is the LX600. I saw somebody who was texting on it. Billy, you have these cars, but you don't want to show us the LX600. Yes, the LX570 is there. The LX600 is there. So when you opt, maybe you want to upgrade, you want to change from maybe your normal Prados, which you also have, the Range Rovers, we have all those sorts of cars. So for those who had requested for this car, it's available. All you need to do, if you need that call, give me that call, then I'll make sure you get the best deal in town. So the LX600, guys, it's here. I also tell you, for those people who wish, Peter, you can come closer. For those people who wish to have the LC300, we also have all these high-end cars. We have them. I'm just a salesman, and I'll appreciate to receive that call, and I'll also make sure I bargain for you, so that when you come, at least you also get a good deal. So you ask for it, I've answered. If you have any question pertaining this car, give me a call and I'll be able to explain to you. It was just a brief video to show you that we have it. And if you are a fan of the LX570, we have a white one. We also have a black one. Till the next one, guys, if you haven't subscribed, I really appreciate if you subscribe to this channel. We are known for good offers. Okay, today I was only showcasing what we have, and already you have saved 4 million. You imagine 4 million. 4 million can buy you a Toyota Harrier fully loaded. 4 million, because people are selling it at 3.3, 33 million. You see, and I'm selling it at 29 million. Let me wait for that call if you need, and I'll make sure you get the good deal. Till the next one, guys, as I've always said, all I can say is Bella, ciao.